to our podcast. We'll figure something out. Hey, it's your hostess with the mostest, Sisters. I'm Amy.
And I'm Katie. And you already know we're back.
It's another Friday.
It is.
It is.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Remember to like and subscribe. Hit
Yep.
that button.
Right there. Yep.
So, little update.
Oh, a little update already.
So I was just curious. I don't even know why. So, if anybody remembers the story of Coda eating the chicken feet.
Oh.
Okay, so remember I said it's like 2 pounds of chicken feet.
2 pounds, yeah.
So I'm like, the other day I was in the backyard and the birds were out, whatever, and I'm looking. I was like, I'm gonna go look and see, because I'm sure on there it'll say how many ounces it is.
Yeah.
So I started rolling.
Oh, God.
Okay, I go over and pick it up. So it wasn't 2 pounds. 7 pounds.
7
I would have
pounds?
never thought that, because the thing's big, but not like big, so I estimated like 2
So-
pounds. 7 pounds.
Like she ate 7 pounds through the weekend or 7 pounds
No.
in one sitting?
One sitting. Dumped it over. Because he had just filled it up. Because he had just put the birds out. So he'll put the birds out, he'll fix their water and fix their feed.
Look at her, just sleeping over there. 7 pounds. Coda!
I'm like, I gotta update that. Because 2, 7, that's a big old difference.
Okay, 7 pounds is huge.
7 pounds was Brent when he was born. 7 pounds, 2 ounces. A lot of food.
Like, did she ever think, like, I'm full? I wonder if it's filling, though.
I'm thinking because they're just tiny little like green things. So she's like, nom nom nom
Look
nom.
at- she's not even phasing her.
No, her eyes aren't even open.
7 pounds.
I
Of
started
chicken
dying,
feet.
and I had to like go into Brian. I'm like, I thought that thing only fit like 2 pounds. I'm like, that's 7 pounds.
So, like, how much was 7 pounds, though?
how much?
How much money?
Oh, I have no idea. I never buy. I've only bought it the one time when the people were judging me.
They were judging
And
you?
they're like,
Calling
do you even know what you're doing?
Yeah, I do.
They're like, are you a first-time chicken mom?
No.
I'm like, actually, no. I'm just not the one that buys the feed.
Exactly.
I was just sent here. Help me.
Help me.
Like, don't be rude. God. But yeah, I had to update that because I was like,
It doesn't shock me, but I just don't. I thought you were going to say you found some throw up or something.
oh no.
Like, she never threw up after eating 7 pounds?
No, because I kept watching her because it kind of freaked me out, her eating. Well, especially when a dog eats something not normal.
Yeah.
I like same thing with Bella. Like she goes out and eats the weeds. I always watch her to see when cause she's
She
going to
a
throw
lo-
up.
She a goat?
You would think. And I like today I
Yeah.
caught her out in the orchard and she's over there munching something down and I'm like, get over here,
Oh, my God.
because you're gonna be throwing up and I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Yep.
But no, she never got sick. Nothing. She just had that big old dump the next day. So that was it. Then
It
that
was a
makes more
cleaner,
sense.
cleaner outer.
That's what it was.
That's
7
that's
pounds.
funny, because remember when Brant, on Mother's Day,
Mhm.
was like, he had to tell us that Bella threw up?
Yes.
And all he said was his mom had to clean it up.
Uh-huh.
And she was going like that.
I gag.
I'm like,
I'm a gagger. I gag. Definitely gag. I can't do those sorts of things.
no.
The,
No.
But you know what's weird is if it's Brant, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine picking up his throat, his poop, whatever.
Whatever.
But when it comes to anything else, I'm done. I'm done. Stick a fork in me.
It's a gagging situation.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know where it came from. I didn't even hear her throw up.
Yeah.
I just walked around the corner and seen it on the tile, and I'm like, bro.
At least it was the tile.
Yeah.
Not the carpet.
She's pretty good at that if she
That's
does.
good.
But she usually tells me if she needs to go outside and throw up, but she didn't. Not tells me, but she'll come to me and like, I know that she needs to go out. Like, help me, mom.
No, speaking of that, I literally was telling Morgan a story
Mm.
about Coda. I can't remember what it was, and Morgan goes, "What'd she say?"
Right?
I said, "She's a dog."
What'd she say?
She didn't say nothing. And then he starts laughing like that was the dumbest thing I ever said. Like, what'd she say? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, I would love to know what they think. They probably, well, they're just as crazy as us, so they don't think we're
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
They're just as crazy.
Like I had 5 minutes to get up to the nail salon,
Mhm.
which I'm literally like a minute away.
Yeah.
But I went out to throw recycling stuff, and she's underneath the shed with her head sticking out.
Why does she do that?
I don't know.
I wonder, do you think it's for attention? Because I feel like every time she does it, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot. I mean, we've got Bear here too.
That's probably
so
what
I
it
don't
is.
know if she was just like.
Because she'll do it when Bella's here.
She usually would do it when it was night, like it's cooler down there in the dirt.
Okay.
But to see her try to get out of there,
Well, she's
also
also getting
break.
old.
She's gonna break a hip.
Well, yeah, she's gonna get her leg stuck and it's gonna snap.
Yep.
It's gonna snap.
I kept telling her, I'm like, get out. You're gonna break a hip.
Stupid dumb dog.
Stupid dumb dog. Jeez.
I swear.
So what did we do last week? Friday we took a little hike up the canyon,
Mm-hmm.
the windy roads, Highway
And
70.
I'm not a fan.
All the way up to Portola.
Like I've said, I don't like to ride in the car.
Mm-mm.
And in my head, because we've been to Portola how many times?
Oh,
in
yeah,
our
yeah, yeah,
lives,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's only.
Well,
just up there.
you think of Quincy,
That's what it is.
which is about 2 hours away.
That's what I had in my brain.
you know, that's in your brain. But once you hit Quincy, there's still another
It's like almost another hour.
another like hour. Yeah, but I think it's supposed to be like 2.5. But with the road work, and I felt like everything was super slow. It was like
Mhm.
it took us over 3 hours to get there,
Took forever.
and then we
Forever.
show up, and there's not one drop of shade.
No, the field's very cool.
Yes,
The way it's set up and everything.
Yes, that was
Just
pretty cool.
no shade.
Nope,
Which is not cool.
nope.
So we hiked our butts up. We did go do some hiking.
Dude,
We went up on the hill. And sat, which actually you could see
it was so much cooler up there.
better.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, there was wind.
yes.
Because there's no way.
Mhm.
I would have been like just drenched.
Oh yeah.
Because I was drenching sweat just from walking where we parked over. I was just dripping, and I almost wore pants that day.
I literally thought it was gonna. We're up in the mountains. I thought it was gonna, be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have. I brought my little sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm. I thought so too.
Morgan's like, I don't think we're gonna need those.
Well, he definitely didn't because
He-
he got himself a little sunburn. You know what I'm saying?
So right now the sunburn is in the itchy phase, which
Not
I don't think
itchy.
I've ever been like that
I've
before.
never. I was just gonna say I don't think I've ever itched.
One time he got a sunburn so bad. Listen, I'm gonna let you know, FYI, if you ever get a sunburn so bad, you like to use loofahs. Okay,
I like loops.
loofahs or whatever, do not use it on your sunburn.
Oh, that probably
It's
burns
called the
more.
devil's itch. It is
Did you
called.
Google it?
Yeah, well, Morgan did. It's called the devil's itch.
So what are you supposed to use, like a washcloth, or not?
Probably not use it. I don't
Just like
know.
soap.
So now I'm always. I mean, it happened to him
So did it
when
make
we
it
were in
10
the
times
house,
worse?
the other house in the first house in
Uh-huh.
Big. Yeah, like it was saying to put, I think, vinegar on you.
Wait, so it's
because
a
it was
thing?
itching so bad, we had to spray it on him. Dude, it was the itch. Devil's itch is what it's called.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I never
So
even-
it's always kind of a joke, like you get a sunburn, don't use the loofah. I'm always scared if I have like a little sunburn on my leg,
Uh-huh.
like I got sunburn on my leg, but
It
I
almost
wouldn't.
makes it a rash or something.
I think
kinda.
so, and I wasn't gonna use it on there because I'm not gonna get no devil's itch.
No thanks.
Nope,
No
not
devil
today.
here.
No,
I'll tell you
no.
that.
So Brode went up with us, or
Mhm.
Brode went up with you guys.
Throw up us.
He had to have his class picture that morning, so we're like, he can't miss out on the class
No,
picture.
he's got to be
you
in the
know.
class picture.
So he read,
He read the heck out of that book.
dude,
He got himself set up back there. in
his
this
little drop of shade.
a little bit of shade, and he read. Which first of all, I've never seen him read in my
No,
whole life.
he says, I'm a reader like Kate now.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
So he like read the whole thing, and what did Brent call him? What did he say? He turned around.
He called him a nerd.
He called him a nerd. Brody's like looking at him.
Like you probably two-strap it, bro.
yeah. But he's reading the full, man.
Oh yeah. So
But
he
I think
finished
he had to finish it, right?
for a book report. Yeah,
Okay.
he had to finish that. But usually he's like a comic, like that kind of book.
Mhm.
You know.
What was he
But
reading?
that was an actual like words book.
Oh,
You know what I'm
words.
saying?
It actually has words.
Like an actual
So
novel.
he enjoys it now.
Yeah. So actually, he had us. Morgan always made a deal with them.
Mhm.
If they ever want a book,
Oh yes.
you can't say no, right? I mean, obviously, you got to say you're
Yeah.
gonna read it.
Yeah.
But so he wanted the whole series of Game of Thrones books, which
I didn't know
we
there was
ordered. And Amazon Prime is weird sometimes.
Why is it
Sometimes
like that?
it will come in one day, and then this was gonna take basically a whole week to
I've
get
had
here.
that happen with GK stuff, Dad's
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, some of my stuff. But
Yeah.
every time it's like random things. It'll be like, be here tomorrow, and then it's not here for like 7
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
I
even
know.
though it's a Prime
Yeah.
thing.
Yep. So that's gonna be here tomorrow or
So
yeah.
he's gonna read for fun.
Yeah. That's what he's gonna. I said that's what he's gonna do during the
I
summer.
feel like it makes you smarter
Yeah.
because when I read, I feel smarter. I don't know.
I mean, even when you got your glasses on, you're just like
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, more educated or
more
not
educated, huh?
You know what I mean?
We done got ourselves an education.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Degree.
Degree in reading.
I haven't read for a hot minute. I'm having a
Yeah,
really
you
hard
haven't been
time.
writing. You haven't been doing your little TikToks with your monthly.
No, I haven't read. I tried starting beginning of the month. I was like, I'm gonna start it up.
Yeah.
I think I did like a chapter or two. I just couldn't get into it. So,
Yeah.
anybody has a recommendation of a book to get back into it?
I started reading on spring break when we went. I started reading the I almost said Sherry Palpini, but it's not Sherry
I'm not
Palpini.
singing Sherry.
It's Sherry.
I'm gonna pull a Sherry Palpini.
It's Sherry Frankie. The Ruby Frankie.
Yeah. I
older-
finished that.
You watched you finished the documentary?
Yeah.
Well, she has a book out.
Her herself
The
or
d-
the
the
daughter?
daughter. The daughter does.
I liked the daughter.
So yeah, I did too. So was started to read that, but then once I got home, it was like,
I'm really not into. I mean, I guess I've never really tried. I mean, I've tried like one or two of like books like that.
oh, like a.
I
yeah.
need like fake. I
need
need.
fake stuff.
I need to escape reality
Mhm.
mindset.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Well, I had like 3 books on my nightstand.
Uh huh.
Allie gave me the Britney Spears one.
Oh yeah.
I had a, what was it?
Hit me, baby, one more time. That's all I can think about.
It was Hunger Games book.
Okay.
The newer one.
It's all her books.
It's all, and then it was that one, and
Mhm.
they've been just sitting on my nightstand. I'm like, I gotta start reading, but
It's good for you. I'm telling you, it really is.
Mhm.
You have, like, what my problem is, so I use it to escape my mind
mm-hmm.
and not have to think about stuff. But when your mind's thinking too much, you can't escape it.
you can't kick it in.
And that's
Yeah,
where
I
I'm
get
at
it,
right now.
I get
There's
it.
so much going on in my
I get
brain
it,
that
I
I
get it.
can't even try to turn it off
Yeah.
to read. And then you don't enjoy reading and you just get upset about it.
Yeah.
So that's why I have not been able to. There's just too much going on.
That brain, dude.
Those little guys up there
Nope.
just working away. You know?
Like I was
so-
literally getting my nails done. I was just super quiet, but all I was thinking was what I need to get done.
Mm-hmm. What it is like the Inside Out, right?
Yes.
But it's the one where I think it's the blue or the purple guy, and his like drawers are all open and stuff just flying.
Yes!
Cameras are flying out of it, and there's like just crap everywhere. That's what's going on.
I think there's other guys up there too.
Oh, I can tell you for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you say.
There's a couple other guys up there
I'd like
working
to.
overtime.
Mhm. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. That's for sure. I can't get out of it.
No. Nope.
So, I've been waiting for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, because last
I hate this.
was a guest.
I have a hard time with this. Do you
What?
have a hard time?
Yeah.
Because like when I think of something funny or I see something funny, I wanted to tell you
Yes.
because I want you to laugh at me right there.
Yeah. I got you got to FaceTime me.
And so I gotta call you and tell you things, and I feel like I can't do that. Well, we can't because
You gotta
I'm trying to
hold. You
save
gotta
it.
hold it in.
Because okay. And I haven't told nobody.
Not one. Well, you can't because they tell.
Everybody
tells, so you can't say nothing, dude. It's got a lock and key, dude. Right, dude.
Good.
Okay.
So we're at the softball game. Okay, so if you listened before,
Yeah.
for returners, Dad lost his wallet. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, of course you remember.
Yeah.
You remember?
You guys
He lost
remember
his
Dad
wallet.
lost his wallet.
We were at softball game.
Yes. At home?
Hamilton City.
Okay.
So it's a bit ago.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Okay. So Dad was all excited. And he had to show me. He pulls out his new wallet. Or not his new wallet. He was showing off his new cards.
His new card.
Because he had to cancel his debit card
Yeah, he had
and
to
his credit
cancel
card.
everything. Yeah.
So he's like, Look at it gone. They're in their little paper
so
sleeve,
you didn't
right?
have to use cash
Right.
anymore. A paper sleeve?
Like, you know, when you get a... Ever had that? Like, that's what old people do. Sorry. Like, when you get credit cards, like, through the bank and stuff,
Okay.
they'll come in these little paper sleeves.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of, like, working at, like, where I worked.
Yeah.
Older people, typically, they'll pull out their wallet, and then they'll pull it out of that little tiny paper sleeve and put it back in there. I mean, I don't think it's...
So does the card come with that?
Yeah, it's just like
I've
a tiny
never
little paper
seen
sleeve.
any
I've seen them a
cards.
lot working at, like, Haslube.
So I'm assuming that like they 65 and older, they give those with it.
I mean, I've never had it come like that.
I've never had.
But
either, that's why.
typically it's
But I
like,
kind of know what you're talking
I
about.
think when you go into the bank and they give you a card, like, then.
Okay.
But-
okay.
Anyway, so
Okay.
he's showing me these little paper things. And I'm not looking at that hand. Because I'm looking at his other hand. And I'm like, wait! I go, wait, what is that?
Shit.
And he's got, I go, wait, hold on, what is that? Wait, wait, I'm dying. I'm going, what are you using?
He's got one. Like, is that from a hanger? Like a clothes? Oh. Mm.
I'm crying. He's got it. He's got it. Cards, his paper license, and a couple monies clipped on. And I go, wait, I go, Amy! I did. I go, Amy! Because I didn't know where you were.
Yeah, you had.
And I go, Amy! I'm like, I look at him, I had to tell Amy. And I turn around to look, I'm like, wait, don't tell her. I gotta save this for the pod. Oh, his stomach hurts. It's so, nobody's gonna understand.
Dude!
So in Brant's closet, I had one of these. Because I never keep the hangers like when we go to the store.
No. Yeah.
And I got him a pair of shorts, and I'm like, oh, perfect. So I snapped it off, and I'm like, I gotta bring it so people know what I'm talking about. But I think his was black, though. But wait. It's better. It's better, though.
Whoa!
I go over. I'm at their house, right? And I see one of their bags of chips. No! Wait! And I'm like, this was before. I go, I think that's why I thought it was so funny when I seen Dad pull it out as his wallet.
Yeah.
Because I had already seen it the week before at their house.
At their house.
They had on a bag of chips,
On a
and
bag
I
of
just
chips.
seen one. On a bag of chips, and I'm like, oh, that's smart. Wait, I look over, though. No. At first, I thought they were just clamps, and I go, wait, what are these? They keep their... Bust them off. I'm like, only you guys.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Only you.
They probably have a section in a drawer just for these.
100%. I'm like, well, why do you have so many?
What kind of clothes are they buying to get this much?
I don't know. Dead.
I mean,
Dead. When he pulled it out of his pocket, that's why I just
what
lost
did
it.
he really think you weren't gonna say anything
No, he's
about
like, I got my new cards. I'm like, yeah. What is that? I'm sweating. I'm dead. Dead, right?
too good.
I've been holding on.
But like, it's hilarious, but it doesn't like.
It's not shocking. It's not shocking though, because I mean, if there's gonna be some eliminated to cards.
Oh,
I was curious how he was keeping his stuff together. His couple things.
I just saw a plastic bag of stuff.
No, I never saw the plastic bag.
That was before this.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna upgrade. I'm upgrading.
It's gonna cost me $1.
It's for free.
Oh, whose idea was it? It has to be his.
It has to be Dad's. Because I'm telling you, if there's something that's gonna be made, he's gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Son of a gun. He needs to get a patent for these.
He needs Shark freaking Tank.
Yes.
Shark Tank.
Don't want to throw your hangers away? Who needs a chip bag or a money clip? Right here.
Money. I'm sweating.
Dude, you know what's funny is you like the chip thing? Like, I showed Morgan the trick. I mean, is that even a thing to use clothespins on a chip bag? Is that even a thing?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
Because
we were raised doing
Morgan
that.
said he saw like with clothespins. I put them on chips, and he's like, that's a great idea. I said, well, what'd you do growing up?
Yeah.
She goes, we just rolled them up,
No,
and then
it dries them out.
they're gonna be stale.
Mm-hmm.
You need something to close that bag. So
So
is that something people do?
Yeah, but do they use clothespins?
Do you use clothespins, or do you like they have actual chip bags, chip clips?
Those like clip things?
Yeah.
I've never liked those because when me and Brian got together, he had a couple of them.
Okay.
I'm like, throw those away.
Give me some clothespins, baby.
No. So are you a fold and twirl?
Oh no, I'm just a
I'm
I'm a roller.
scruncher.
Yeah, I'm just a scruncher, and that's probably why they go stale.
Oh no, you gotta fold.
What really irritates me is when I don't have a clothespin.
So that's when the hair clips come in. I mean, you could look in my cabinet; it's full of hair clips.
But like, so I wonder what people use. Do you? I mean, is clothespins an okie situation?
Props.
I mean,
Well, yeah, they have cute pins. Like, I think I had some flower.
but they didn't
ones.
have those back in the
No,
day.
not back in the day.
Not back in the day. You had
No.
clothespin.
The clothespins are the best, too.
Yeah.
I think.
I'll buy like a huge pack of them, and then they just all go missing.
Like bobby pins?
They're all right there.
That's where they are.
That's where they all went, dude.
Well, now you know.
Now, yep, they're all
Now you
right
know.
there on the board. I'm like, they all go missing. I look over there, there's literally like 20.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Good
Hamilton
stuff.
City was a long time ago.
I know. I have been
How did
holding
you
this
hold
in, and
that
I'm
bad
like,
boy in?
I don't even think I need to write this down because I'm not going to forget this.
No, dude.
I'm not.
You came prepared. Was that in your pocket?
Uh-huh.
You brought it out like a dove.
Yeah, I was
Magician
like,
with
no,
a dove, dude.
I got to bring it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is even funnier. So I was like, I know I have one somewhere, and I broke it. So I had it sitting by my purse,
Yeah.
and I had the hanger, and then the broken piece off,
Yeah.
and then Brian was cleaning.
Okay.
So okay, and then I look in the trash,
Oh
and my hanger's in the trash. I said, "Bro, did you throw my hanger away?" He goes, "Yeah, it's broken." I'm like,
literally broken.
"No, I broke it for a reason. Where's that little piece?" And he's like, "I don't know." He's like, "In the trash." I'm digging through the trash looking for it. We found it though. I'm like, "Dude."
Was it hard to break it?
Well, first, I didn't even try to break it.
Yeah.
I got one of my cuisine knives out.
Sharp.
Yeah, I
AF,
was a little
dude.
bit scared. Every time I have like PTSD. Every time I get those out, I think about you cutting your hand. When
I've
you
cut
first
them
got
like 500 times.
Really?
since then,
I've
yes.
never done it.
Yes.
So I'm like, got the orange bread one. Oh my.
Saw it?
And I'm like, okay, this isn't working. And I'm trying both sides. So I'm like, at some point I'll just meet in the middle and fall off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll get a little
You know
bit
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what they do with a tree. They get it to like that, and
Right?
then
Like my logic was smart.
yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, this is gonna take forever. So then it just snaps
Then
right.
it just-
off. I'm like, oh, okay. We didn't even do
But the whole time you're just thinking this is This is gonna be it,
This
dude.
is gonna be it.
Oh my
This is
god.
gonna be it.
Oh my
I was
god.
dying. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Like,
I can't.
but like I said, it doesn't surprise me.
No.
There's no surprise. There's no surprise if they come up with some other.
They always got something new. You know what I mean?
Dude.
But it works.
Whatever
Whatever it is, it works.
But my brain is now. I don't want to throw those away. I want to use them
no,
for chip
that's
bags.
how mine is too. I'm like, well, now I have 4.
Yep.
So I had 2 hangers.
Yep.
Pop them off.
Pop them off. That's 4 chips.
And those, you know how they like clip and then you slide the thing down? It's probably
Yeah.
even a better
Oh,
sealer.
I didn't even think about that, dude. Did you imagine 2 of those bad boys on each side?
Yeah. So like
There
when
ain't
they're
no
at
air getting to those
they're at
chips.
the store, you know, and the people are like, you want to keep your hangers? They're like, yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Want to know what we use those
We'll
for?
take those hangers. And if you have an extra, throw them in.
Because the kid, you can probably get a lot with the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, where do you even get
Like
those
Target?
kind of... That's where I
Target,
had it,
like
yeah.
the shorts and
Some
stuff.
shorts.
I probably have a couple in Brody's room.
Right?
Because I would always keep them, and then I think one day I started throwing stuff away. Because I'm like, what am I going to do with these hangers? I should have called Dad to ask what to do with them.
He'd figure something out. He'd have figured something out.
Gee, that's who we get it from then.
I know.
We'll figure something out, dude.
It's the money clip for me, man.
Frick, dude.
But he did get himself a new wallet.
I thought you were going to tell me he found it.
Oh, no.
Dude.
I know everybody keeps thinking that.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps thinking that. No. He got himself a little slim,
He
thick
did.
wallet.
I'm kind of scared because it's slim.
Front pocket, though.
Okay.
Pocket pickers, don't you dare try to get it.
Don't you dare,
Now that
dude.
you know where his wallet's at.
We will find you.
We will find you. For real. Yeah, I was a little nervous because it's a little thin. But
He's not used to
no.
the trifold.
Not that he didn't. No trifold.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Good stinking stuff, man.
Jeez.
I
So,
mean-
what? Yeah. Yeah.
We just keep this on our toes.
Yep. Well, he's going to Six Flags with Brody.
Yeah. Brody said he's going to eat it up. I'm like,
Eat it up.
chicken strips and fries? You only can do chicken
Well,
strips. Which I'm not judging because I'm a chicken strip girly.
Exactly.
All day
exactly.
long. But you can only do chicken strips so many ways.
So many ways. So many ways.
So what's his plan?
So he, it's funny because I got, a thing from the school about what was going on about the trip and stuff.
itinerary?
Kind of, yeah. But one of it was Six Flags went cashless.
Oh, I did overhear this.
So they were saying, have your kids plan.
Like, how do you not do
So
cash?
what do you
Which
give
is
them
cool,
your
though.
card, or do you? And then they're saying, or you
Yeah.
get like a Visa card and load money on it for them.
Okay.
I mean, that's all you would have
That's
to do.
all you can do. That's crazy.
But like it was, so Pop, we were talking, and he's like, "Yeah, Birdie told me it was cashless." Like he had already knew. Birdie came home and had told him it was cashless. I said, "Well, you're gonna have to figure it out."
figure it out, dude. That's kind of crazy. I feel like they always make these weird rules too. Like, me and Brian went when we were dating.
I mean,
one
for a
time,
place like that,
I know.
you're not gonna do cash.
and you're not allowed to have bags anymore
No.
on any ride.
Oh, okay.
So each ride you go to, you have to get a
Locker.
locker or buy a
Mm.
locker for the whole day. I'm like, come on. So we didn't know that, but I had a little tiny purse.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a sweatshirt, so I just wore it underneath my sweatshirt the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was so hot. I totally remember it was so hot, and I'm like, I gotta take this sweatshirt off.
So
I'm
you couldn't
hot.
even have like a little crossbody?
No, you can't have nothing.
Where was this at?
6 Flags.
6 Flags? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, this is so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, you're just trying to make money. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But Brian, did he shatter his phone in Six Flags that time?
I-
On a ride.
Was that when we all went?
Yeah.
Yes. It was in his front
It was
pocket.
front pocket. That's crazy. How in the world?
And it was on that roller coaster.
Yes.
I think it was our last one or
I
something
think
like
so,
that.
too.
And it shattered his screen. Oh, I totally forgot about that.
That was before babies.
Yeah, before baby.
Were you guys married?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. We haven't been there in a while. Hot minute.
Hot minute. I mean, I'm not a roller coaster girl
I am
anymore.
not either.
I used to
am
love
not either.
that. No more. I get sick.
Yep.
I think it was the last time we went to Six Flags. I was like, no.
I
Never
rode the
again.
Incredicoaster. I about threw up afterwards. I've never been like that before.
No,
I
me
used to
either.
always like them.
Neither.
I think that just means You just getting old and just
old. Yeah.
old farts. Now I think of like when our parents were always like, "When you go?" And I'm like, "Yeah," you know. And now I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I get it.
I know. I can't do it. I can't take one for the team when it comes to a roller coaster no more. Not me. Not I.
Brant's not even up there yet for a
I
roller
know,
coaster yet.
poor
so
guy.
somebody's gonna have to do it.
Oh, his dad will have to do it. I can't do it. Or his big cousins, because I
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
We know Pop and Grandma at that point are
Yeah.
going to be able to do it. I mean, Pop might. Pop might be hanging up there.
That's what
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
Birdie said, that he better be riding rides on
Poor
Friday.
Poppy's going to be so sick, probably.
In between all the food.
Yeah. That'll be fun, though, I think.
I think so. And we got to get a graduation party ready.
We got to get her done.
Allie's graduation party. We're doing it before graduation, which everybody that I've talked to, they're like, that's the smartest thing ever. I mean, number one, the weather isn't as hot.
True.
Okay. We're not miserable.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, you're not fighting days for graduation parties.
Yeah, it's like you get to enjoy other people's, because it's always like, well, this person's having it this time.
Yep.
This person's having
Yep.
it this time. It's not. It's hard to do. I mean, when
very.
you have so many friends, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really
Number
hard.
three.
Number three is you get to have the party and then enjoy the actual graduation.
Yes. Like, there's no, like, going all the way. Yeah. There's a number 4, too. Number 4, I think it's more of like because she invited all her friends.
Uh-huh.
And usually after everybody graduates, it's like, it's summertime, whatever.
Everybody kind of does their own thing.
It's kind of like still during school, so it's almost like not like an end of the year, like everybody still is together sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. It's supposed to be good weather.
Mm-hmm.
We got jump houses or slip and slides, whatever.
Grant keeps telling everybody about Allie's party and his
Are you serious?
in the water slides.
Dude.
He was telling Brian yesterday.
Are you?
And he's like,
Hey, bro.
Allie's party? Water slides, Dad. Water slides.
1, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah, he's like, 2-1 water slides. And he's like, I know.
I know, dude.
But he's like telling random people,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my God. And he's at the point where, like, you can't say anything in front of him
No.
because he'll repeat you or he'll snitch you out.
Snitch out.
And I'm like, listen, we got to tighten it up around here.
Yeah.
We got to tighten up shit.
Tighten up the lips.
Because he's going to be telling
You're
people
start doing
stuff.
sign language.
So Allie's gift came in,
Oh.
and I'm like, Brian's asking what it is,
Yeah.
and I am like saying what it is, and then Brian's like, oh, Dad for Allie party? Dad for Allie party? I'm like, great, now he knows. Now next time he sees Allie, he's going to tell Allie.
You can't put them next to each other, dude.
Like, keep him away.
Keep them away. Keep them away.
Gosh, a little snitch.
Little snitch, dude.
For real.
And then we got to figure out a day for Brody's party,
Yes.
which we'll probably have to do in June, but I need to. He said he just wants something small. We could do that.
We could
do
pull
small.
that.
I could do
We
small.
could pull off a small. We could pull off a small.
I know, I'm like, I just keep checking things off the list. There's like one event, okay, check it, and then I worry about the next thing.
Mm-hmm. It's dwindling down.
It is dwindling
Is there
down.
very many, like, award things left?
So we got playoffs.
Okay.
We got senior skip day, rite of passage.
Mhm.
They like walk through the elementary school with their gown and cap on.
Mhm.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you hear she went and presented hers?
Well, I heard what Brody did. I didn't know, like, I was trying to understand what was happening.
So she had her senior project, which her senior project she won top senior project.
Mm-hmm.
So she got a scholarship for it.
That's awesome.
And she got a special green cord.
Oh, that's cool.
So that we're pretty proud of her there. That was pretty cool. But part of the senior project is you had to do a presentation to the elementary school, and it had to be to a class. And I'm like, oh, you should do Brody's class. Just saying that. She says, well, no, they pick for you.
Oh.
But I didn't know she was doing his class. And then yesterday, she did it yesterday.
Okay.
She said that she did it, and then she asked if there was any questions, and of course Brody raises his hand, and she's like, okay, you.
Okay, you.
Sure. And then he says, when are you going to move out? When are you going to move out?
Was everybody just rolling?
Yes! Just rolling, dude. Like, come on.
That's like his dad in him.
Oh, period.
Like his
Yes.
dad would say that.
Yes. I don't even know. Was Morgan there when we didn't even tell
I
him?
don't think so.
Oh my god.
Or he wasn't around, or I don't know for sure, but I remember.
Goodness
saying
gracious,
that, and I was
dude.
just dying. I'm like, did
Right?
you really say
Right?
that? And Allie goes, yeah, he's embarrassing.
Gosh, dude. Hey, at least it lightened the mood,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'd say.
Whatever,
I'd say for sure. I was
Whatever.
laughing so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, freaking Brody.
right? Oh, yeah, okay. And senior skip day, and then I got a head of the decorating committee.
Not
Make
the
sure-
head.
I'm the head decorating committee, and get both of those.
For graduations?
Yes,
Where you had for both?
yes.
That's cute.
I know. It worked easy, just whatever.
Actually, yeah. Because you usually typically save most of it for the next day.
yeah,
And just change
yeah,
everything.
just change it up a little bit, and then we got sober grad.
Did you get your stuff together for that yet?
No, I don't know. I'm not there yet. You know, my brain has it because I've been working on something else, so I don't know
You've
what
been
to
studying, obviously.
do. Oh gosh. So yeah, that's
I just don't know why it's already here. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know what to think.
Yeah,
It was a little sad, senior night softball.
because that's the last senior night.
Mm-hmm. That was a little sad.
Yeah.
But it still hasn't, like...
I think the last game is kind of just because I know that's the last game of her playing softball.
So we'll
Period,
find
that
out
she's
today when the
done.
playoffs...
At one. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll find out today if
Figure it out.
they play. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
and then job's not finished.
So it's a different kind of playoff where, like, if they lose, they're not out. It's...
No, they're doing like a tournament style, which is really weird. I don't know if I like it that way. Because the first round, if you lose, you go into the loser's bracket. So you still can
Loser.
win the championship game.
That's wild to me.
But one thing that kind of stinks is if one team wins all the games and goes to a championship game and they play one that has lost the game,
Mhm.
and they lose the championship, like the ones that hasn't lost, like they don't get to try again. They don't get to have a loss. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
The loser doesn't get a loss, or the winner doesn't get the loss.
The
person that won the whole way
one
through.
that they go all the way through and they get the championship game and they lose. It's not like they should be able to do a rematch
If they won all the other ones,
Yeah.
that just doesn't make sense.
because
to me.
that other team got to have a loss.
like Brian says the same thing even with like softball tournaments now.
Yeah.
Like it's either if you lose, you're out.
Yeah.
Like you don't get to lose and then win the whole thing. I mean,
No.
I get it.
You get to lose the loser bracket.
That's it. Like you got if you're not first, you're last.
Yeah. So that's what I told Morgan. I said then we just need to win
Just
across
win
the board.
all. So is there do we know if there's going to be like some challenges along the way?
I think what me and Morgan talked about were like if the girls show up the way they've been playing,
Mhm.
I don't think there's going to be an issue. But it just depends what girls show up that day. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Yeah.
It's going to be like I said, if they girls are different. It's whoever shows. You got to show up. Everybody's got a job.
That's so true too.
Everybody's got a job. Somebody
And-
could show up and be a little sick and off their game, and it throws everything off. But
A little
it's
grumpy.
just a little grumpy.
And
Yeah,
throw off. Like don't let nothing phase you that
Yep.
day. You know, if you're in it to win it,
you're in it to win it, dude.
you gotta do it.
In it to win it.
They're a good little team.
Yes,
So that's
yes.
the thing is like
They deserve it.
like,
They deserve it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not gonna jinx it, but if you do, I guess this year if you do win all the way, you keep going. It's called NorCal. So
wait, so it's never ending.
so it's the first week of June. We're still going.
When school's over,
Mm-hmm.
so you start playing.
There was like 3 games.
like different.
Like
people?
it's state or NorCal State or whatever. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know.
Was that like the same thing in all other sports now too, right?
Like
they
basketball,
keep-
remember how they had a state game? You know, so it's
Okay.
kind of like that.
Well, that'd be
So
cool.
no, I think it'd be cool, but we
Just to say
gotta
you were-
get the
we gotta get the dub.
we gotta get the dub
We
first.
gotta get that
then,
dub.
Then we'll worry about that.
So both boys and girls are
Gonna be in playoffs, yeah.
Or league champs.
Or league
correct?
champs, yeah. League champs.
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
the girls have 3 losses, which is crazy.
Yeah. They did really well this year, I think.
So it's a good team.
Good little team.
Let's go Wolverines.
We bleed green.
Bleed green,
All
baby.
day, every day.
All day, every day.
I tell you what. I was going to tell a story. I'm trying to think of what it was. We need to, like, what's the word? Normalize.
Okay.
So, I'm not someone that really likes to poop in public. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, it's a normal thing. You know
It's
what I mean?
normal.
It's a bowel movement. You know what I mean?
She comes when she wants.
You know what I mean? And I think with older,
Yeah.
it's different. It's when you gotta go, you gotta go.
You
You
go,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
whatever.
Anyway, so, but typically I'm not one.
No.
I'm not telling a story that I went and pooped in public. That's not what I'm trying to get at. I'm just saying we need to normalize it because, like, people are rude about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I
About
agree.
it. So, okay.
Oh.
Me and Brant, we were at the store the other day.
Okay.
And
What store?
was it Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, okay.
It could have been Hobby Lobby. Anyway, it was one of the stores.
When we went shopping?
No, it was just me and him. Oh, wait, no.
I think it was. You were in there.
Was it that or was it JCPenney's?
Not JCPenney's.
Not JCPenney's. How have they not went bankrupt yet?
I don't know, dude.
I'm surprised they're
I
still
don't get
open.
it.
Anyways, so we walk into the bathroom and I already smell,
Yeah.
which it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty stinking bad. Okay, and I don't make a big thing.
No,
out of
well,
it.
no, you
I
don't.
make a
You
big thing
just,
of it.
you just keep, it's a bathroom.
And Brent goes,
No.
"What's that smell?" And I'm like, Brent, shh, shut your face, dude. Like, because I knew there was other
They're
people in
sitting
there.
there, and they don't know if they're still in
No.
there.
And he's like, "What's that smell? Mom, what's that smell?
Let me put Vicks in your nose real quick.
What's that
dude.
smell?" And he gets louder. And
He
I'm like,
wouldn't stop.
No,
Yeah.
and I'm like, shh.
Yeah.
And we finally get in our stall.
Yeah.
What's that smell?
Oh my God, he's still doing
and
it.
I go, yeah, shh. And he goes, don't shush me. So loud. So you know the person heard me telling them to shush.
Shush,
And they
yeah.
go, don't shush me.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, the poor lady, whoever's in there,
Yes.
having a bad day.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Don't shush me. I'm like, Grant, dude, it's a bathroom.
It makes it even worse when he says,
I
"Don't
know.
shesh me."
Because they're like, now they know she was trying to tell
She's
them to
be quiet
from him
because
saying
they could
that.
smell me.
So that was the moral of it, because I was like, you gotta normalize it.
Yeah. No, and I think kids that age though, they obviously have no filter,
No filter.
so they say what they want to
And
say.
I'm like,
and
oh my gosh,
Oh.
Brant. Shh. Don't shush me. Don't shush me. I'm like, oh my God.
it's like I'm shushing you for a reason, dude.
Yeah, I'm not shushing you for, giggles. Whatever.
God,
I was just like, dude, I can't with you. So yeah,
that had to have been when we went shopping.
I think so. I think we had.
We
Yeah,
shopped till we dropped, trying to find that bathing suit for Allie. I said that, like, if we went missing that day and they were trying to find us and they looked at our locations to see where we were, like, or where we had been, they would have seen a freaking pinball.
It's like one of those murder boards.
Yes.
And I got the sheets
Yes.
attached all over.
That's how we were that day.
Oh yeah.
Back and forth,
Well, it doesn't help
everywhere.
that Chico is like
all over the place.
all over the place.
Yeah. You're like, no U-turn here, I'm just going to go all the way around.
Just go flip it.
But
all
it
around.
worked because we wanted to go to World Market.
We made it work. We made it work.
Works out for a reason.
Yeah. What time did we get home?
Oh, way too late. Is it 9?
I think so.
Around there?
We closed it
I
down.
haven't been out that long.
Me either. We closed it.
Closed it down. Dude. Got a bathing suit. We're good.
Got maid suit. Got the dresses.
Got the dresses. 500 dresses.
Got the boots.
Got the boots, dude. Boot, scoot, and boogie, dude.
She ready.
$10 boots.
$10 boots. You can't pass it up. I don't even care. I don't even care.
$10 boots. I want to know how much they were regular though.
Right? I bet you I could like that same brand is like on Amazon.
Probably.
And I bet you I could see how much they were. 10 buckaroos.
It was like Cinderella. They just fit and they were ready to go.
You couldn't not.
Nope.
You couldn't buy them. So
not.
I'm ready.
Yep.
I'm ready to
I wish I could have put my foot in it.
rope one. I'll tell you what. You know what I'm saying?
Mechanical bull, dude. Mechanical bull. You ever been on one?
Yeah, remember we rented one for Brian's birthday?
Oh, yes. I've never been on one.
Yeah. That, where else? Did I ride it anywhere else? I think that's it.
We said you've been to the Crazy Horse before.
Yeah,
you
but
can get up on there?
I didn't ride it. I did not.
That's fine.
Crazy Horse for them youngins. I'll
Yeah,
tell you that.
dude.
I walk in, I'm like, no, I'm old.
Did I ever tell you that story?
Huh?
I think Morgan and I went on our anniversary, whatever, dinner or whatever. And it obviously probably wasn't on our anniversary, because it was probably during the week. But it was a Saturday, I think, and we were like, went out to eat, and Morgan's like, we were just being stupid, basically. And we're like, let's go to Crazy Horse, okay?
Getting crazy.
Let's go to Crazy Horse. So we drove downtown, and we got to the Crazy Horse, and we looked at it, and it was like, it doesn't open until, it was like 5 o'clock, you guys.
It probably doesn't open until like 8 or 9.
It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
It doesn't get crazy at
No!
the Crazy Horse at 5 a.m.
That just tells you how out of loop. We were going to go to the Crazy Horse at 5 p.m. We were going to get the early bird special. I thought they were going to let us in on the early bird special.
Also, I never knew, this just tells you how much I go out.
Yeah.
I never knew you had to pay to get into like bars like that.
Oh, do you? Oh, like a what's it called?
Never would I have thought of
Something
that.
fee? I don't know what it's called, yeah.
Well, I never did like the bar thing.
No,
when
I never
was
did
young.
either.
So I'm like,
Did we miss out?
I'm like, what?
Cover charge.
Yeah.
That's what it, or
I'm
is
like,
that a band?
for what?
I don't know. Is that a band or?
But for what though? Stomping on your grounds?
Yeah, I'm coming in and buying drinks and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let me dance.
So like, and then they have like performances.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, okay.
We learn a lot.
I literally felt like I had a walker. I was like, and my hair was gray when I was in there because the girl, like, they were like all young and cute.
No,
You know, like their Crocs and their shorts and their boots. And I'm
wearing
like,
all black.
I got a black turtleneck, jeans. Yeah, I'm like, I'm way too old.
Oh.
I am aged. I have aged, and not like a fine wine.
No. Remember we were downtown? You guys, listen. We don't normally go downtown. She go like a lot.
For years, I haven't been there.
I haven't been there in forever, but we were wanting to find some cute dresses, so we wanted to go like different places. And all of a sudden, we just saw like a group of guys. What kind of hats were those? You know what they remind? They were chef hats.
Yes, Ratatouille. That's why I said, "Where's Remy?"
Oh, okay. But like just a couple came.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 or 5.
And they're all wearing chef. I mean, they were tall.
Oh, they were like tall.
And like they just kept coming around the corner. Like
You had to back up for them to walk by.
Yeah, and Brand's like, they're what, like 20?
I said
more
like
than
30 or 40.
Yeah,
Because they
just kept coming.
Open the gates.
Yeah, dude. And we were just like, all three of us were looking at each other, and Brand's just like looking like
we're
this,
like,
and we're looking
so
like,
confused.
okay.
It's like they're out for a good time.
Good
You know
dudes.
what I'm saying? It had to be like a sorority. It's not a sorority.
Fraternity.
Delta Gamma Sigma slap your butt sort of thing. You know what I mean? That's all they do is got the paddle and slap their butts, each other's butts.
Apparently we're chef hats. I don't know.
I don't know. It was funny though.
It was good. That was a good time.
It was like it never stopped.
It never, like,
and then we started walking.
yes.
And more.
And then more came. We're like, oh, there's more. And they're just talking to each other like no big deal.
No big deal.
Not the fact that they have a big ass hat on.
No. And every single one had
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Not one was shy about it either. Like, the fact that they didn't even think they had them on was the best.
I don't know. I don't get it, but
Oh, that's so funny.
it made our day, I guess.
I know it did. It gave them something to talk
Yeah.
about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, man.
Delta Gamma Sigma.
All I think of is like Monsters Inc. or
MU?
Monster MU. Yeah.
I think about Brian, dude. That's the first thing I asked him when he said he was in a whatever
Fraternity.
I said, they slap your butt with a paddle.
Did they?
And he said yes.
Did they? He said yes.
That's why I know that's what they do.
Did he? So he had to pay a lot of money to be in that, or what?
Yeah, you have to pay like dues and stuff.
So you gotta pay for. I don't know.
I
don't know.
I will say, I think the only reason why he didn't do it though is because his like whole group of friends, they
Was
all
doing it?
committed to
Oh,
it,
okay. So
sort of
he's
thing.
like,
But that's like because he's not typically somebody that's.
to do something.
If
like
anybody
that.
knows Brian,
Yeah.
it's not his vibe.
That is not his vibe at all.
So I think that's what it was, and it's not like the Chico ones.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a little bit different, but yeah, I'm like, okay, I'd make fun of him all the time for being in it. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got a bunch of brothers. My big brother and my big brother.
And my grandson brother.
That's what they say?
Well, it's like you're little and you're big and you're big and you're great big and you're great grand big. And I'm like, too much!
I don't.
Sorry! And your great greats.
Because
Because you like take one in,
oh,
and then you take theirs in, and then you take theirs in.
That's too much commitment for me.
That's what I'm saying.
That's way too much. I could barely take
I
on
know.
what I have.
I'm like, you don't even probably know their names.
Nope. The greats.
Great, and they're great.
That was the Netflix account you guys all had on.
That's what we
Hey, that was one thing that came out of that.
Delta Campus with
Netflix.
Netflix. I don't even know I'm making those names up. I know it was, I think it was Delta though.
Okay.
I think it was.
Delta Kappa or something.
They had the shirts, they had the...
Well, Allie always said she wanted to do a seniority.
That's what it was, a seniority.
A seniority. Like,
Well, another fraternity stole one of the fraternities, or somebody from the fraternity stole a statue.
a statue of Mary?
Was it Mary? Did you know?
I think so.
Okay, so in Oklahoma,
Okay.
and they're at a Christian college.
Yeah, like I don't get that.
And somebody stole it out of a church,
Yes.
from a church.
Okay.
And the person had a white Jeep. And just so happened Brian had a white Jeep at the time. So they thought it was Brian,
Oh my god.
which was not.
No.
Which
I mean,
was
it had to
not.
be heavy, right?
Yeah. So he had to show like
Proof and all that.
pretty much
Get
where
an
he
alibi?
was. Pretty much, because it was on the news.
That's insane.
That's how crazy it was. Because he's like, look it up on the news. I'm like, wait, that looks just like your Jeep because it's not mine. I didn't do it.
he's like.
So he had to like make up the whole, not make up, like tell them.
Yeah.
He was gonna get in a lot of trouble. So, but I think he knew of the person that did it though.
Gotcha.
Because I don't know if it was in the same fraternity or not, but it was a big old thing. I'm like, see, I'm not about that.
Yeah.
You push it too far.
Too far.
On pranks, you know what I mean? You push it too far.
Yes. I mean, but did Allie seniors push it too far on their prank?
See, for me, I think it's for me being old again.
Yeah.
I think the camping was cute.
Yes.
I mean, I don't really know if that was even
Yeah.
a prank, but I think that was really sweet that they all got to do that.
Yes.
So all I knew was, I heard tables were brought out.
They took the desk outside.
Desks outside.
Outside.
Did they ever do what they were gonna do at the football field? Or
No, they
didn't do that?
just brought them outside.
I just saw the video, and I seen somebody doing like shaving cream, which I'm like, okay, we really need to do this shaving
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to clean it up anyway.
Exactly.
So I'm not a fan of those sorts of things.
Yeah.
If you're moving stuff around,
I mean, the tables flipped down and the toilet paper.
That's a joke.
That's
a prank.
Well, I guess they also, I mean, they went and had stuff approved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I guess they took in like the window chalk paint, like spray, and can we use this?
Oh, so they
Yes.
got that okay.
That's what I had heard. Yes.
Okay, now my thoughts different.
Yeah.
Okay, I did like the black that she took. That's hers, right?
That's her
That's what I thought. No, but did they do it more than just the multi?
All the classrooms.
Every single classroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
But some teachers were laughing.
That's what I heard.
Some were not.
I think, you can't take it personal because it wasn't personal.
Yeah,
It's a senior prank.
It's a senior prank.
Everybody
And
did
everything was cleanable.
and they cleaned it up.
Yeah.
I get it.
But you know what? My thought process is I'm just like, they had fun.
And they were all together.
They were all together.
All getting along.
You're not gonna get that after you graduate. You're not gonna get.
I get it.
I feel like their group is a very good group.
I think so.
Like not getting in trouble. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
like they are like
who has been suspended? Who has been? Do you know what I'm saying?
They are
not
such
been
a
in
good,
trouble.
such a good.
And I
group
think
of
that it was kind of like a night of
they're being rebellious,
free for all.
Ooh.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
even though they got it approved,
flip some tables, throw some toilet paper.
Yeah. Right.
You know.
So okay, now I'm like shook that they got it approved.
Yeah.
So what's
But
the
my
big deal?
thought, I guess what I heard is he thought it was actually spray paint, so it was kind of like.
Oh, then
things
yeah.
got flipped
I
around
would
a
think
little.
the
But I
same
think there's a
thing.
lot of rumors going around about it, but
Okay, that's.
I just think they kind of went a little too far. But
I think so.
But what's a prank? Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I'm not.
When I've seen like the shaving cream, I was like, all right.
Oh, I didn't see shaving cream, so.
That's a little much, and like stuff like that, like stuff where you have to actually clean.
Yeah.
I think that's just a little much.
Yeah.
But like flipping desk and just being dumb like that
Yeah,
is,
just being goofy.
especially when they're not troublemakers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it was good for
Oh,
them to
gosh.
be silly.
Yeah, they were silly, all right.
I mean, I'd have been scared to death.
Oh yeah.
Back in our day,
day.
we all would have got suspended.
Yes.
100%. 100%.
But she said the class before them did basically the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had
So it's a
saran
thing to
wrap
do?
everywhere. They had, yeah.
I didn't even know that's like you still do pranks.
I don't know.
And a lot of them showed up though, right?
Yeah, but the fact that Dad took his trailer
that's the best.
over there, and
Did they get the electricity set up?
Yes, they did.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
They ran an extension cord over to the.
So was
softball
there
field.
tents too, or just?
I don't
trailers?
know. I just know there was 3 trailers. I'm not sure.
That's so
But-
funny. That's so.
And then it ended up raining.
I know. As soon
Yeah.
as I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
wonder if they
That
made
was
it through the
one
night.
thing that was like because they were new desks and they were outside and it was raining.
Oh, yeah.
So but they didn't know it was gonna rain. You know,
Yeah. I guess you
know.
gotta pre-plan.
Yeah. Not them, dude.
Oh my
Full
God.
sin is what they say.
It gets so. That's so funny.
Oh, it's funny. That's what the principal they were at. They had scholarship night
Uh-huh.
that night with the senior awards and stuff. And he was like,
yeah.
"This is a really good class, except for this morning."
That's so funny. So he was laughing about it.
Yeah,
If he's laughing, I think everybody's all good. And
Yeah,
well.
I
You
think
know
so
what I
too.
mean?
I think so too. So
That's so funny.
senior prank check.
Your Frank check. Well, I heard Mom mentioned something about another something they were gonna try to do,
I don't. Yeah,
and I'm like, well, I don't know how that'll work.
I know. Yeah.
But we'll see.
But that's the plan. We'll
Like,
see.
well, that's gonna last long.
Not at all, dude. Well, they're winding down on days, so they better figure it out.
We better figure something out. So how's this assassin situation going?
Allie's out.
Allie's out. Are they down to so many? 'Cause
I don't
they haven't
know.
posted anything.
I don't know.
And I'm like, what's happening? I gotta know who's gonna win this pot.
I know. I need to know too.
Because it wouldn't. When was it? Oh, I was driving by to do something, and they were out there with all their squirt guns.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, somebody's getting squirted.
Somebody's getting it,
Yeah.
dude. Somebody's gonna be out.
That's so funny. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Yep.
That's the way to end it, man.
Yep.
That's the way to end your senior year. It's a fun
Just
thing.
having fun. Enjoying and having fun. Yep. That's it.
living your best life.
Living your best life.
Because after,
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you, it's real fun.
World.
But I will say, I don't want to go back to high school.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to high school. I want to have fun mix.
You just have more like responsibilities, more
Real life
real life stuff.
responsibility. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all good.
Yep.
We love our life.
We do. We get to enjoy. We get to do a day of this.
We do. Someone was like,
Who else gets to do something like this?
I think it was a friend I haven't really talked to. You started a podcast. I
Oh,
said, yeah, because we just have so much free time.
yeah.
We're like, we got done with one thing, we want to start another.
Yeah. I literally was this week like, okay, what day are we going to do it?
Well, we're going to fit it in.
We're going to have to fit it in. Brant's going to have to go in there and watch Lippy
Figure something out.
rearrange my rearrange my bedroom. We don't know what's happening there.
He's quiet, so
I
that's
know.
bad.
Could be bad.
It could be bad. It could be bad.
It could be bad. So we've got a lot going on. So we'll have next week will be another full week of info.
Fresh info.
The fresh info
Fresh
will be
off
out
the
of the
press.
graduation. Playoffs will have been started.
Yeah.
So
And who else knows what's in between?
who else knows? You might find more chip holding bags.
I gotta hang
money
around them
clips.
more. I haven't been around them much. It's been
No.
so busy.
I gotta hang out with them tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
We're gonna go run and get some tri-tip for the party.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Well, I already heard
sit.
prices of the meat and where and what. I'm telling you, he's gonna figure it. He will figure it out. Like if it's something we don't want to have to use our brain about,
Oh, he's gonna figure it out, dude.
we'll just call and be like, "Hey, can you figure this out for me?"
Yes.
And
Yep.
he's gonna have the
He's gonna say half a pound of meat per
this
guest.
this much per pound.
Yeah.
Ounce.
Found it. We found the place where we're gonna get it. We're gonna get her done.
It was so much cheaper there.
Yes.
Already heard.
Yeah.
Already heard.
So everybody's getting tri-tip.
Tried it for you. Tried it for you. Tried it for you. Yeah.
So no, yeah, I just been so maybe I'll get some good intel tomorrow.
Those poor parents.
I know.
They're the best. I tell you what.
They are,
I
yes.
tell you what.
I love them to
Without
death.
them, what would we do?
Yeah. Well, we wouldn't be here.
We won it.
Nope. Gosh darn.
Gosh darn it. Well, it was a good pod.
It was a good pod, probably a long one, but that's okay.
It always is.
That's our storage didn't set
That's
off.
good.
I deleted some apps, so our storage didn't shut off.
There we go.
So
We'll figure out next week.
We'll figure it out next week, and thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next Friday.
Friday, baby.
Let's go.